Your gut tells you something's off. The numbers don't add up, your spouse is acting secretive, and you can't shake the feeling that money is missing. In a Texas divorce, hidden assets are more common than you think. In today's video, I'll walk you through the biggest red flags that your spouse might be hiding money, and what you should do if you spot them. Before we dive in, let's talk about why spotting red flags early matters. If your spouse is hiding money, that's money you might never recover if you don't take action. Judges can divide only what's disclosed, and once assets are gone, it's tough to get them back. The good news? Hidden assets almost always leave clues. If you know what to look for, you can catch them before it's too late. The first red flag is sudden secrecy around finances. Maybe your spouse used to leave bank statements on the counter, but now they've switched everything to online and locked you out of those accounts. Or they suddenly change passwords and get defensive when you ask them simple financial questions. That shift in behavior, from open to closed off, is often the first sign that something's being concealed. Red flag number 2, the lifestyle doesn't match the reported income. For example, your spouse claims they're barely scraping by, but they're still buying luxury items, taking trips, or upgrading vehicles. That's a clue there may be unreported income or assets tucked away. I've seen cases where one spouse swore the family business was failing, but the spending pattern told a very different story. Judges notice when the math doesn't add up. Red flag number 3, unexplained new debt. If your spouse suddenly maxes out credit cards or takes out personal loans with no clear reason, it might be a tactic to move money around. Sometimes spouses intentionally create fake debt, like borrowing from a friend who quietly agrees to give the money back after the divorce. If you see new debt piling up with no benefit to the household, it's worth digging into. Red flag number 4, moving money to family members or friends. A common trick is to loan money to a sibling or parent right before the divorce. The spouse claims it's just paying off debt, but really it's a way to park money with someone safe until after the divorce is over. If you spot unusual payments to relatives or friends, that's a major red flag. Here's another clever one, overpaying taxes or regular bills. A spouse might deliberately send the IRS thousands more than they owe, knowing they'll get a big refund once the divorce is final. Or they might overpay a mortgage or credit card, creating a credit balance they can use later. If you see payments that seem unusually high, this could be what's going on. Red flag number 6, suddenly moving to cash. If your spouse starts withdrawing large amounts from ATMs or insisting on cash-only transactions, that's a sign they may be stashing money where it's harder to trace. Cash is much harder to account for in discovery, so a sudden shift from electronic payments to cash is something to take seriously. Now, spotting red flags is only the first step. To protect yourself, you need to document them. Save bank statements, credit card bills, Venmo screenshots, emails, anything that shows suspicious financial behavior. Don't confront your spouse directly. Instead, bring the evidence to your attorney so they can use discovery tools like subpoenas to uncover the full picture. So here's the takeaway. Hidden assets rarely stay completely hidden. The signs are there: sudden secrecy, unexplained debt, payments to family members, overpaying bills, or a lifestyle that doesn't match the reported income. If you see these red flags, don't ignore them. Document what you can and talk to your lawyer about using discovery to dig deeper. The earlier you act, the better chance you have of protecting your share of the marital estate. Thanks for watching. If this video was helpful, hit subscribe.